Hello everyone. Today we will start the new topic transformation. So today we are going to discuss introduction to transformation, and then we will discuss introduction to enlargement, which is the type of transformation. So basically transformation will have four types. We will discuss the four types. The first type is the enlargement. So today we are going to discuss the transformation, and then we will discuss the first type of transformation, which is enlargement. So transformation means to change. So in mathematics, transformation means if you want to change the shape, size of any geometric figure, it is called transformation. So transformation means to change, but in mathematics you will say that transformation means to change the size and shape of any geometric figure. So इसमें जो important key terms हैं we will discuss it. जैसे कि ओरिजिनल शेप को हम प्री इमेज कहेंगे और फाइनल शेप को हम इमेज कहेंगे. अब इसके डिफरेंट नाम हैं. पेपर में भी अगर आप ऑब्जर्व करें तो या तो आपके पास जो ओरिजिनल शेप होगी उसको आप प्री इमेज कहेंगे और फाइनल शेप को आप इमेज कहेंगे. एक और की वर्ड है इसका. ओरिजिनल शेप को आप ऑब्जेक्ट कहेंगे और जो फाइनल शेप होगी उसको आप इमेज कहेंगे. नाउ मैट्रिसेस और ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का क्या रिलेशन है. मैट्रिसेस बेसिकली अगर आपको ये कहा जाए कि मल्टीप्लिकेशन में जब हम मैट्रिसेस की बात करेंगे तो मैट्रिसेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन मैट्रिक्स को हम हमेशा 2x2 मैट्रिक्स की फॉर्म में डिस्कस करेंगे, जबकि किसी भी पॉइंट को हम 2x1 यानी कि 2 रोज होंगी और एक कॉलम होंगी. लेट्स से इफ यू हैव अ पॉइंट और अगर उस पॉइंट के कोऑर्डिनेट हों लेट्स से 3 and 4, इट्स अ पॉइंट. सो इसको अगर हम पॉइंट मैट्रिक्स की फॉर्म में डिस्कस करेंगे तो वो हम इस फॉर्म में करेंगे 3 and 4. फर्स्ट पॉइंट एक्स कोऑर्डिनेट, सेकंड में वाई. तो जो इसको अगर आप ऑर्डर देखें तो ये ऑर्डर है 2x1. Now transforming a point. Now let's see how to transform a point using the transformation matrix. So you can see here that the coordinates of the point are x and y, and the transformation matrix is A, B, C and D. Now if you multiply these two matrices you will have the transformation. Actually the formula to finding out the image point is if you multiply transformation matrix with the point matrix you will have the image point. Now you can see here clearly that जो आपके point matrix था उसको आप x y थे और corresponding image points को you have to represent it by x bar or y bar, x dash or y dash. So you can see here that this dash shows that it is the corresponding point of x. Now the next thing is the first type of transformation is enlargement. Now enlargement is sometimes called scaling or dilation. Now paper में mostly ये word different भी हो सकता है कि sometimes they will say कि perform the enlargement, perform the scaling, perform the dilation. So इन तीनों बातों का मतलब सेम ही है. So enlargement is a kind of transformation in which we just change the size of an object. So इसमें हम उसका size change करते हैं. Now remember one thing, usually the enlargement means to increase the size of any geometric figure, but here we will consider it that enlargement means to change the size of an object. So if we change the size of an object, it means enlargement. Either we are increasing the size or we are decreasing the size. Now enlargement में we will discuss few key terms. The first one is scalar factor. Now scalar factor will decide either we have to increase the size or we have to decrease the size. Now you can see that scalar factor will always be represented by k. Now k will decide that either we have to increase the size or we have to decrease the size. Now the second thing is that we can easily find out the length of side in image equals to the length of side in object multiplied by scalar factor. This is the formula. We will use it for enlargement. अब हम इसको डिटेल में भी देखेंगे कि how we can use it for enlargement. Now you can see here clearly that you have an object and an image. Now an object and an image. Now what you have to do, you can clearly see here. Now you can clearly see here that the size of the object is 1 unit and the size of the image is 2 units. Now remember one thing, we have to see the corresponding side. Corresponding object. Now what does it mean? It means that the size will be increased. The size will be increased if the value of scale factor is 1. Just like the previous example, the scale factor was +2. So that is why we have to increase the size of object, size of image. Now if the scale factor is either +1 or -1, it means that the size of image and object will be same. Now +1 ho या -1 ho, size of image will not be changed, but we will see the effect of +1 and -1 later. Now the third point is, if the scale factor is between 0 and 1, then this image is smaller than the object. It means that the size of geometric figure will be decreased. So first case में it will be increased. In second case, when k is 1, it will not be changed, and in third case, when it is between 0 and 1, it will be decreased. The size of geometric figure will be decreased. So these are the tips related to scale factor, that how to predict the change in geometric figure by just looking and to the scale factor. Now here you can again see the reason behind it. Now the next thing is, what if the size of, if the scale factor is negative or less than 1, less than 0. For example, if you have a geometric figure like this, it's a triangle. If the scale factor is, let's say, -2, it means what? It means that first of all you have to see this 2. 2 is greater than 1. So 2 is greater than, just ignore the sign, simply see that this 2 is greater than 1. So this 2 is greater than 1 means that you have to increase the size, which is because it is greater than 1, so you have to increase the size of the triangle. But this negative sign shows that your image will be inverted, or you can say your final image will be inverted like this. Now here you can see that it's a rough geometric figure or shape. Now here you can clearly see here that if your triangle is like this, and if the scale factor is -2, then your image will be inverted, and the size will be increased, because scale factor is 2. So the negative sign shows that your image will be inverted. Now the second important factor in enlargement is center of enlargement. Now what does it mean? Center of enlargement means the distance from center of enlargement to a point on image is equals to the distance from the center of enlargement to a point on object multiply by scale factor. Now you can clearly see here that if you connect the corresponding points, let's say these are the image and object. Now if you connect C dash with C and draw a straight line, this dotted line shows a straight line, and if you connect A dash and A and B dash and B, so if you connect the corresponding points and draw a straight line, so at the point on which these all line intersects will be called the center of enlargement. So in this particular case, the center of enlargement is 0, 0. So here the center of enlargement will be 0, 0 or origin. Now here is another example that in this particular case the outer shape is called the image and the inner shape is called the object. So now what you have to do, you have to simply connect the corresponding points and draw a straight line. So now here you can clearly see that these two lines, in fact these all three lines intersect at this point. So this point shows that your center of enlargement will be 4 and 1. 4 and 1. Now you can again easily find out the scale factor also. So scale factor will be if the inner shape is your object and outer shape is your image. So it means size of image divided by size of object. So you from this point to this point you can measure the distance. So the distance is 7 minus 1 is 6 divided by 2, because the inner shape का अगर आप corresponding side का distance देखें it's 2. So you can say that the scale factor will be 3. Now in all the cases हर question में आपको दो ही चीजें एनलार्जमेंट में फाइंड करनी है. द फर्स्ट वन इज स्केल फैक्टर एंड द सेकंड वन इज सेंटर ऑफ एनलार्जमेंट. Now remember one thing, an important point, that when the scale factor is negative, it means that your image will be inverted. Now what does it mean? We have already discussed this point, that if this is the object and the second one is the image. So now you can see that in this particular case, what will be the scale factor? What you have to do? You have to simply find the corresponding points. So k is equals to object points divided by size of image divided by size of object. So here in this case the size of image will be, let's see, we are saying about this side, so it will be 5 and 1, so it will be 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. The distance from this point to this point is 4. So if you see the corresponding side, you will see the 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 will be 2. So your scale factor will be 2. But note down one thing here, that your image is inverted. So your image is inverted, it means your scale factor will have a negative sign within. So you can clearly see here that here in this case your scale factor will be minus 2. The second point, you should note down one thing here, that what will be the center of enlargement. So center of enlargement is 1 and 0. Now note down one thing, that it is between object and image. So it means that when the scale factor is negative, it means that your image will be inverted, as well as it will be on the other side of center of enlargement. So if the scale factor is positive, स्केल फैक्टर अगर पॉजिटिव होगा तो आपकी इमेज और ऑब्जेक्ट एक ही साइज में, एक ही साइड पे होंगे, जैसे प्रीवियस एग्जांपल में थे. बट अगर आपका स्केल फैक्टर नेगेटिव है, इट मींस दैट आपकी ऑब्जेक्ट सेंटर ऑफ एनलार्जमेंट की एक साइड पे होगा और इमेज दूसरी साइड पे होगा, जैसे इस पर्टिकुलर केस में है. So you can from here you can see the scale factor is -2 and center of enlargement is 1 and 0. -2 क्यों है? I hope कि इसका the concept is clear now. Now we will have another example, and you have to find out the scale factor and center of enlargement by yourself. Now find the scale factor. What you have to do for a scale factor, let me clarify this image, that this point is A point and this point is B point. So this point lies on 7 here, and this point lies on -3. So you can see the length here. The length will be 3 units and 7. It means the length will be 10 units. Now this point will be A dash and the second point will be B dash. Now this point lies on 6 and this point lies on 1. So you can see the length, it will be 5. Now the formula for the scale factor is size of image divided by size of object. So now size of image will be 5 and size of object will be 10. So your scale factor will be, size of image is 5 and size of object is 10. So your scale factor will be 1/2. So now you can clearly see here that your scale factor will be 1/2. Now we will have another example, and the points are given to you. Now it's your task that you have to do it by yourself, and then just simply pause the video and do the task that you have. Of course, now you have points A, B and C, and the coordinates of the points are given to you. Now what you have to do, you have to perform a dilation centered at 0, 0, where K is 3/2. Now there are two ways to simplify this question. Here you can see previous दोनों example के अंदर you have an image points and object points, and you have to find the scale factor and center of enlargement. But here in this particular question, the object points are given to you and center of enlargement and K is given to you. You have to point the image point. The simplest way is, for example, if I ask you to find the A dash or corresponding point of A, what you have to do, you have to simply multiply the scale factor with the A point. So if you multiply it, your final answer will be 3 and 12. So this point will be corresponding point of A. Similarly, for corresponding point of V, what you have to do, 3 multiply scale factor with the point B. So now you can see here that your final answer will be 15 and 6. Now this will be the second point, B dash. Now for the C dash or the corresponding point of C will be equals to scale factor multiplied by the point C. So if you further simplify it, your point C will be 9 and 3. Now here you can see these are the image points. You simply have to simply plot it. Now note down one thing, whenever the center of enlargement is at origin, you can directly multiply the scale factor with the point and you will have the corresponding points. Remember one thing, it is an important point that you can do it only when the scale factor, when the center of enlargement is at origin. ठीक है, आप इसको इस तरीके से नहीं कर सकते. अगर सेंटर ऑफ एनलार्जमेंट ओरिजिन पे ना हो तो आप सिंपली स्केल फैक्टर को मल्टीप्लाई करके उसके कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग पॉइंट्स फाइंड नहीं कर सकते. You have to do it by only when the center of enlargement is at origin. अगर सेंटर ऑफ एनलार्जमेंट ओरिजिन पे ना हो तो आप क्या करेंगे, वो हम इंशाल्लाह नेक्स्ट क्लास में भी डिस्कस करेंगे. We will discuss it later. Now graphically you can see here that if you plot these 2 points A dash, B dash and C dash, you can clearly see that this will be the image and object. Now you can note down one thing, that these are the points A, B and C and their corresponding image A dash, B dash and C dash. Now you can verify your scale factor as well as center of enlargement as we have done it in previous questions, previous examples. Now after this, I definitely recommend you to follow the mathematics 4024. For the course 4024, you have to follow mathematics D4. You have to solve exercise 6A, question number 2, 4, 5, 7. So इन questions को practice के लिए I definitely recommend, and if you have any question you can ask it in the comment section. Now at the end of each video, each lesson, you must ask few questions from yourself that what you have learned today. Today we have discussed introduction to transformation, and then we have discussed the introduction to enlargement, and at the end we have discussed few key terms related to enlargement, which is the scale factor and the center of enlargement. And we have discussed it in detail that when the image point and object points are given to you, how you can find out the scale factor and center of enlargement. And the second thing we have discussed that when object points are given to you and the scale factor and center of enlargement is also given to you, and how you can find out the image points. So you have to do it in both ways. So if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section.